So I'm actually enjoying this much more than I thought I would, which is maybe why I've had the yearning for it. Guys, if you have a burning, passionate yearning for something, do it, because you're probably going to enjoy it, and it's probably something you should do. I was going to say meant to do, but I don't think anyone's meant to do anything. We're just avatars in this game of life, and you get to choose each and every second what you think you're meant to do. But there is no inherent meaning for any of us in an optimistic way. That just leaves the world open, and the door is completely open to do whatever you want at any given moment. And there isn't just one bullseye on the freaking target on the wall. There's millions of bullseyes, and you could throw your dart anywhere you want, and you could throw it and hit the mark and take the dart back and throw it somewhere else. I think people have like this tunnel vision idea of life where you have this one main goal and it's sprinkled with these little tiny goals around it, but you can only hit that. You can only go for that, but you can go for so much more. We live on Earth, and there's so much going on. There's so much you can do. So why deadlock onto one thing? I don't know. But the point of this one was to express my idea behind like aligning yourself with ideologies, I guess. Completely cages in your human experience, because you can align yourself, and it's like with any kind of ideology, I think, like whether it be political, religious, philosophical. And maybe I just contradicted myself because I had a philosophical take with the whole meaning thing at the beginning of this, but I am a human being and we are contradictive beings. But I think if you align yourself with like ideologies and attach yourself to thought processes, you're completely caging in and boxing in your experience as a human being and your ability to experience the world through many different perspectives, many different lenses, whatever. Like you can align yourself with, I don't know, let's say like a religious view. And a lot of times, a lot of people who align themselves with religious views don't even live within the religious beliefs and understandings, if that makes sense. I don't know. Maybe I'm not making sense right now. But I'm just trying to say, like, detach from everything. I'm completely detached from everything. From anything you could think of, I detach from it. I don't align with anything, really. The only thing I align with is how I feel in that moment. Each and every moment. Because how I feel right now isn't how I felt 15 minutes ago. So why am I going to live my entire life based on a belief system or an ideology that I inherited 5 years ago, 10 years ago, for the rest of my life, when I don't feel the same when I did then? I don't need the emotional safety net of relying on an indoctrinated view. I can understand how that idea and that viewpoint can be fearsome to some people, like not having rigid beliefs and codes to your existence and life, which I guess I understand why people adopt viewpoints, so that they feel like they have some kind of course throughout this thing of life. Because take it from me, not having that, I guess, course of ideologies and ideas, life becomes a little bit chaotic and confusing at times. But I find the fun in the chaos and confusion, and I use it to my advantage on my creative endeavors and just my life experience. What's the basis of this video? I don't know. But like I said, I'm just speaking how I feel in the moment. And I felt like saying that, so I said it.